I'm Susie, the training ambassador with Mayflower. Today we're going to learn how to enhance and embellish the unicorn balloon. They're still in and very hot, so I'd like to make sure that all of your floral departments are up and current with the trends that are happening right now in our world. So this is going to be a little more entailed than my normal videos, but hold tight, you can do this, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So what we're going to do is start off with a couple sets of quads. One of the quads is going to start off with 11-inch balloons, 20 pumps each. And then the second quad that is going to sit right on top is going to be 11-inch balloons with 10 pumps each. So line up the colors so that they kind of make a little twirl. And then what we can do is just tie the top and the bottom of these two together. Wrap it around so that it's not going anywhere. Okay, ta-tink, 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 ta-tink. So it looks just like this. So once we have it like this, we always want to introduce a weight to the bottom of it just to give it a nice perceived value. And I am going to take one of my inflation valve tips and just put it around this weight and then give it a tie. So that it's weighted down and nice and solid. And anything that's touching the ground, it's always a good idea to protect that from the elements. And with that, we're just going to use a wee bit of packing tape and put it right on the surface of each one of these balloons that will be touching the ground. Extra protection. Never hurt anybody. Okay. So this is a nice and solid foundation, and there's quite a bit to build on with this. So first off, what I'd like to show you are these are 11-inch balloons, blown up quite small, twisted, and then I've put a spare Q260 on the center of that. And I need you to take these guys and just put them and place them in various places so that it can give this a nice organic look. So just taking them, wrapping them around, and building this. So let me show you how I made these, because these are relatively easy to make once you get the hang of it. And how we do that is, again, I'm starting off with an 11-inch balloon. And I'm just going to inflate it with maybe 1.5 pumps, something pretty small, because this is going to be half this size by the time we're done with it. Now I'm going to take as much neck as I can, stretch it as much as I can so that I end up with this large tail, like this. So what I'm going to do now is just take it, twist it, hold it with both hands so that I can get two treats in one. Show you that again. We're just going to take it, twist it, and then I'm going to take the neck and just wrap it around so that it's nice and secure. Then I'm going to take a scrap balloon, a Q260, and wrap it around quite a few times as well, because that'll allow me the stretching point that I need to get around this. So let me show you that again. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You can also use your 5-inch balloons and blow them up in various sizes and place them around, but I find this is just a little bit faster in getting the job done. And it's something new. Who doesn't like something new? Speaking of something new, how about something blue? Okay, so again we're going to take it and twist it, and then I'm going to take the neck and go around my two pieces that I just made, creating this. And then I'm going to take the other end of the Q260, wrap it around here, and now I'm going to take these two units and go in between the spaces. So that I have this neat, organic, unusual, shiny, fun kid attractor. Okay, now we're going to make a small neck that's going to hold the head of the unicorn. And how we're going to do that today, class, is we're going to fill up a Q260 and just tie it in a knot. And then you're going to marry the two ends together at the end so that you can see that they're both the same height. And then when you have equal heights at the bottom here, pinch this and twist it so that your two ends are pretty close to matching. Now at this point, with the palm of your hand, I need you to hold on to the balloon, and with your fingers, twist these balloons around each other. When you get to the end, you can take it and pinch it, twist it, and then this secures it so that you have this fun twirly unit. If you find it's too difficult to hold in your hands like that, it's perfectly okay to put it like in between your knees and then just braid them up together. So now, to enhance and embellish that cool little twist there, we're going to make a series of bubbles to go around it. So with our next Q260, what I need us to do is put 4 pumps in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a little bit more. 5, 4, 5. And now just tie the end together. And now we're just going to make a series of bubbles. I'm going to try to count to 15. That's my goal, is to get 15 little bubbles in here. So I'm just going to take and pinch this first piece here. And I'm going to take and pinch my next piece. And now I'm going to reposition my hands so that I can hold on, because my chain is just going to grow progressively right here. So I'm going to take with my left hand, pinch off about 1 inch, and I'm going to twist. And I'm going to roll this balloon against my body so that I can get plenty of twists in there, because if there's not plenty of twists, these do have a tendency to come undone. So lots of twists in there. So all I'm doing is taking, pinching, making a little bubble, and then securing it. Now, as many as I can make is what I'm going to make, and I know when I'm finished, when I run out of space at the very end here. So like I say, my goal is 15. I'd be happy with 13. But that's how many I need to get around all of the twists of that balloon there. So I at least need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to do one more. Happy 14. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this end of the balloon up, holding on tightly with this hand, because otherwise if I don't hold on tightly with these, they're all going to come undone. So my hand keeps them from untwisting. And now I just want to just pop the end of this balloon. Hopefully I can do it without popping it, because if I pop it, then generally speaking, I lose this whole entire piece. And I really need this to tie. So now I'm just going to tie it up. Bringing the end out, I'm going to take this long end and put it at the base of this bubble. So that I have the tied end up here. And I want this long tail here. So now I'm just going to twist and place these little bubble units in the crevice of this twisted off balloon that I made. Now I can come in here and pinch all of these together. point I can really lose the end of these two balloons here, because I don't really want very much room here. So I'm going to take and just make them smaller. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And now I'm going to tie these two. Wrap it around. All right, I'm good with that. So now we have this beautiful piece here. And to that, we're going to add another quad. And if you don't know how to make a quad, let me show you how. First, you start off with two balloons and tie them together. These two balloons have 3 pumps each in them, and these are 5 inchers. So how we do that is we just put the neck around the base and we count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to hold this with my 2 fingers so that I don't lose any air. And 1, 2, 3. Wrap them twice. Tie it once. Duplet, duplet, quad. And then this we're going to just put at the base of this balloon here. So that we have somewhat of a pointer for a cute little girl. Now we'll want to take and put our unicorn balloon on top of that. So I'm going to take the balloon and we're just going to tie a spare Q260 at the very tip. Like it is. And then he is going to just sit at the very top of this. So I'm going to take these 2 long pieces and wrap it around that little 5-inch quad we just made. If it falls off, it's not the end of the world. You're just going to tie all of these together. So it's one strong, cohesive unit. Now we have a tail left over here, and that is just going to come into the center of the base that we made. Goes right in the middle. I'm going to take this tail and just wrap it around one of these top balloons to secure it. So that, my friends, is how we end up with this gorgeous piece. This would enhance any floral department and make any little girl squeal with joy and delight because of something that you created. I hope that this helps you enhance your sales and, more importantly, make your floral department beautiful for all to see. Thanks again for all of your hard work that you put into your jobs. We really appreciate it here at Mayflower. Have yourself a wonderful day.